the breakout score for the young American David Coleman? Or is it going to be the Euros taking home the bracelet and the golden Triton trident, the likes of Fedor Holz, who's lifted 4 in his time?
Fedor finds the open with King Jack off. +2, I believe, is under the gun 7.
Fedor very much in his element here. Gets to just play the role of table captain, even though he's not the chip leader. Because Aussie's not going to be as aggressive pre-flop as Fedor. Gets to play the rest of the hand in position, and how about that for a flop? Jack 9-8, 2 hearts, top pair, very decent kicker for Fedor. An open-ended straight draw and flush draw for Aussie Ketola.
Types of situations, ICM dictates that the 2 runaway chip leaders have a bit of cooperative passivity. You know, small bet sizes, not much raising. Curious to see how he navigates this hand. Trying to juggle all those balls, playing somebody as unpredictable as Aussie.
In before Aussie just rips. It's got OTO. Aussie theory optimal. Plays his own style. Top 2 for Fedor.
Yeah, unclear whether or not Fedor was going to barrel the turn again on blanks. This is not a blank. It doesn't add any straights. Queen 10 was already a straight, and it just gives him top 2 now. He's pretty much only losing to a set or a straight.
There it is. 80% on the turn as
fold feels like it's probably not coming.
2-4.
Oh my word. There it is, right on cue. 2.4 million. Let's see how Fedor responds.
I mean, fold seems pretty tight here with top 2. Obviously, he's concerned about being against a straight, but it, you know, laying down top 2 would seems absurd to me, and so apparently it does to Fedor. And I don't know what you accomplish by raising. He's also in position, gets to see the river and Aussie act before doing anything. He obviously wants to fade a blank. Aussie probably doesn't have ace-king of hearts because he 3-bets that pre, right? And ace doesn't make a straight that wasn't already a straight. Again, queen 10 was a straight on the flop. It was a straight on the turn. It was a straight on the river. So even though this card theoretically looks scary, I really don't think it changes very much. No, he gives up. Okay, he's respecting the fact that Fedor has a really strong range here to bet 80% turn and call a big check raise.
Looking for his 5th Triton trophy and a WSOP bracelet if he can come in clutch here.
Check.
Checks it back.
Yeah, the pot is big enough. He's happy to win. The marginal value of winning more chips against a hand like ace-10 of hearts is not worth value betting, value cutting yourself when you're beat.
See if Foxen takes this opportunity that's been presented to him.
I'm going to go with yes, Henry. What do you think?
It's Alex Foxen, bro. Oh, slats down.
5 seconds. All in.
Sicko.
He's like, Foxen, you don't want the spot? I'm going to take it, bro. And for like twice as much.
Felt like that was coming. Bit of a laugh there from Zubov. Aussie.
Oh, he's all business now. He's not showing any cards. What is it, like 7 blinds? Ships it. And here we are, queens. Queens have been unlucky so far today. I feel like they're 0 for 2. We're going to find out if they can really go 0 for 3. All 3 spots, they were the best hand. Oh my goodness. First, Fedor is not in the hand, so he covers everybody behind him. Second.
Where's the rest of the damn pot?
Oh, he just calls behind. That's an interesting decision. Oh, most ace-X, if not all ace-X suited Broadways.
I was going to say, you know, if it comes ace high or king high, Foxen gets scammed out of a double from Aussie.
He's got to figure his hand's probably not good, but he's getting laid like 9-1 from the pot, and he does have the 9 of hearts in his hand.
Yeah, 60% of a straight flush.
Probably doesn't want free cards to come off.
Foxen's a boss, man.
How much is it? 2,075,000.
This is an interesting bet size from Foxen. And, I mean, it's the perfect bet size when Ketola has jacks. That's for sure. What Seth wanted to see when he folded, because he actually needs the covering stack to get lucky.
Well, he could now, but he doesn't. Heart on the turn for a sweat. Foxen up to second in chips, and Ketola, who came into this final table as the chip leader with 10.5 million, is down to 4.2.
Hands up. Ooh, I like that.
Whew.
Solid jack.
That is bad.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Not today.
All the aces are good, right? How about a queen?
Queen will help.
Queen would do it.
Queen or an ace?
Goes from 3 to 6 outs. Can he find it? No.
No queen, no ace. Good luck, boys.
Seth Davies almost spun the wheel back into this one. #1 on Portugal's all-time money list. Vieira activating. How does Fedor feel about the King Jack?
Yeah, let's see if he takes the spot. I think there's a good chance he will.
Fedor just loves smacking guys back down to mid-stakes, don't he?
This...
He's just like, sorry, dude. You ain't here. This ain't it.
King, Queen, O. What if he puts in a cheeky 4?
Oh, Vieira can certainly come back over the top and
with
fight back.
Like a little kind of like 1.9.
Oh, here it
2
comes.
million?
Oh, here it is. The high-stakes gatekeeper, Alex Foxen, comes with a cold 4.
Like, so far everyone's kind of getting aggressive, normal. This is not normal if he 5-bets. Yeah.
Does let it go. We have a new chip leader, Alex Foxen.
Oh yeah, he is, because his jam is going to be for 1.2 million. Muller's put in 500K of that so far.
1.6.
Leave a quarterback.
Cole, Showdown.
Make that a 3-1 favorite now. 2 cards to come. Danchev needs an ace or a king to stay alive. Doesn't find it. Muller holds with the 7s, scoops a 3 million chip pot. He's back up to 5.5 million. And we have our second elimination of the final table. One of the greatest Bulgarian players.
And maybe there's some red and black somewhere on his wrist. I have no idea. He's got a roulette wheel like KT, maybe? Is that possible?
Okay. Yeah. Is that the Jacob & Co. roulette?
No, I don't know if that's what Aussie's rocking, but I could see that being the case. Regardless, we do have a situation here, don't we?
We do indeed.
Flat call. So for Foxen to flat off of 30 bigs in the spot, he feels there's more value in getting people behind to give action, and Muller's got ace king.
These stacks, this is second v third v fourth in chips. Zubov is just going to watch on. He's sat on 11 big blinds, and he's going to be chewing on this one. This is going to be for the chip lead, Randy.
Yeah.
One would have to assume Holz gets out of there.
Especially against all in. That should step aside Holz, but Foxen, he's going to snap this one off with 2 jacks.
Not Muller down. He gets out of there.
Jacks is just too strong.
It's too strong. He's going to ask for a count. This is third against fourth in chips for an overwhelming chip lead pot. I mean, whoever wins this just finishes top 3, right? Like 90% of the time. Good luck, gents. Muller in rough shape on the Jack 9-3. Including that one. Just a cold deck. Ace King against Jacks for 30 big blinds apiece. 21 bigs.
Trappy. It's like the perfect opponent to trap against too. Fedor known to kind of just go for it with very polarizing range. King Jack is... Man, this is tricky. Look at this. Doesn't take the bait. He knows what Vieira's up to, especially he got a walk last blind versus blind spot. So technically Vieira's limping range is a little bit stronger than average.
Very disguised hand here for Vieira.
It's got to be very tempting to continue for Fedor. He does have King Jack high, which is often good with backdoor hearts and 2 overs to the middling card, which is pretty important. Also, you might expect Ace X to trap you sometimes on the flop. He's in.
Uh-oh. Always an action turn card.
Floats that might stab. I mean, Holz shouldn't need to turn his hand into a bluff. King high is still often good.
See a river, should a heart roll off, maybe you just cooler a hand like 10-7 with a heart that was stabbing. Hello. Hello, nut flush.
Has played though, 1.25 million in the middle. Not much for Vieira to value bet against at this point, but he is going to reach for block bet. And we know Holz is going to raise with the King of Hearts. Maybe he also expects like Queen of Hearts from Vieira to value bet bigger on the river. So maybe he more targets the smaller hearts. Oh, he's gone big. Just 2 million.
Wow, he's really burning through those time banks. To fight another day with 18 bigs rather than 10. Oh no, he's made the call. Fedor gets paid. Vieira burns through multiple time banks and now finds himself on the shortest stack. Glad we can help, Matt. Enjoy the rest of your shift, mate, and enjoy the show. As Coleman activates with the Ace King, picking up a little bit of heat now in terms of card distribution. He'd be happy to play for it all.
There's a chance. Vieira says all of it.
Hold on, I mean 6-handed. Vieira with 15 bigs, Coleman starting with 19.
And he's kind of a bit too shallow to 3-bet fold off. So
good luck, boys.
Run it.
Huge spot, one of his 10s dead. We just saw a 10 folded. 9.4 million chip pot. Some opportunities. Always good to find additional outs, even if it is only for half the pot. Even more now.
Vieira got excited.
3 or 4 for a chop. 5 would also do it. 10 for the win.
Oh, 10 ball.
Oh, that's
Vieira.
brutal. The 2 outer for the win. Not the first time Coleman's been 2 outed this tournament. We saw it yesterday. Aces against 9s. 9 on the river for a huge pot. And now in the biggest equity spot of his life.
He's not wrong. Yeah, it's very interesting. And, you know, there's 50K back there. And even if Foxen makes a really strong hand, like trip aces or whatever, like he might not want to put in his opponent.
Oh man, it's just so dust. It's so dust.
Yeah, but Coleman might get to stick around. Because I don't think Foxen's going to put him in. He's just going to check it down. Even if he makes, like, clearly the best hand. It's definitely strategic on both ends to just instantly check this one down.
I knew it, man. I knew he was going to make it straight on the river.
Yeah, but a straight's no good against other straight.
Yeah, I know, but now maybe he loses 50K.
No, I think he leaves it.
Okay, he leaves it and Foxen doesn't bet?
I don't think Foxen bets.
Okay, alright, so he's not out of the tournament is what you're saying.
I would think so, yeah. Unless Coleman was to bet, but instant check. This makes sense. As Foxen said, there's more EV and leaving Coleman there with 50K.
Foxen is going to raise it up.
Raise 600,000. Hold. Hold.
Fedor. He's going to come in. He realizes that likely there's not going to be bets post-flop coming in, so he gets to see 5 cards very often with Queen 5 of a check down.
Check.
Okay, well, some opportunities for Coleman.
Well, there's a side pot to play for, so Foxen is going to bet into it.
1.3.
Oh, you sicko. This is insane, Randy, because Coleman could now potentially win the hand if Fedor gets Foxen to fold, which is looking likely.
I don't see how Foxen could call. This is insane. Fedor is a sicko. Going after the side pot with Queen High. And this is going to get shown. Look at this. Oh, how
Here.
happy is Coleman?
Drinks on you. Drinks on me, rather.
So Foxen folds the best hand. Fedor guaranteed the side pot of 2.8 million. Uh-oh.
You might be getting the full pot.
Again.
There was a
That's
chance.
the run out I was going for.
There was a glimmer of hope. David Coleman.
5 minutes here and there
Raise 800,000.
with successive bust outs. Now Foxen makes it 800 to go from the cutoff. Aussie with King 10 on the button.
He just got Queen Jack offsuit through with less chips. I don't blame him for trying with King 10, but this is going to get looked up by the Ace 10 of Foxen.
Now, mind you, this is a larger figure than Foxen was supposed to call with, but it's also a much larger hand. So he clicks call. Keep his seat. He's going to need some help dominated. Finds an open-ender. King won't do the trick. 3 of diamonds will take a couple of outs off the board. Now, only 5 cards will save Aussie, and that jack is not one of them. GG's issued, and it comes crashing to a halt in an abrupt manner for Aussie Ketola. Plenty of people feel like this is a favorite, and Vieira embracing variances. He 3-bets for all of it.
Look at this pot size. Snap. 18.65 million, just like that.
Toward Portugal. And there it remains on a Jack 10-9 board. No hearts to worry about for Vieira. And that's as dry as things can get on the turn. Zubov needs a queen, king, or an ace. if he wants to remain intact here in the main. And he can't find it. A 7 on the river. The 2-5s hold on a full rundown. And Vieira catapulting up the leaderboard.
Want to check? Good, right?
And showering Tsar Zubov in 4th.
But it is a different dynamic. You know, you just adjust accordingly.
Well, Foxen.
It's the best when the other two players have the same stack, but they're both short. Then
Yeah,
they're
of course.
really just waiting.
That's the dreaminess. Foxen here.
Back a little bit.
Adjust things from 400 to 800. Clicks. Fedor defends. Deuce 3-4. And he's got the right side of the gutter here.
Gonna hope to bet out the other unpaired hands.
So 650 ahead. Installed into the middle. 8 rolls off. Foxen very much adrift here.
He's gonna reach for more. This is very hard for Fedor to call once again, especially with no flush draw present. There's less bluffs or less obvious straightforward bluffs in Foxen's range.
Foxen's lead would erode against Fedor, who's supposed to have the range advantage on this board, having defended the big. And Fedor, in turn, up to the task, recognizing 4-3 deuce is not supposed to be what Foxen's raising, and Foxen finds a 10 on the end.
That was a great call from Fedor on the turn. So unfortunate the 10 falls. It's going to look very bluffy in Fedor's shoes.
It's going to look polar, that's for sure. I mean, obviously, it's not impossible to pick up a real hand three-handed.
Mm-hmm.
But you consider Fedor blocks a 6, he blocks an ace, and now he has to make a decision for his tournament life. This is not a card that really changed much. He made that call of 2.2 million on the turn. If he thinks his hand is good there, it's supposed to be good here as well.
Still alive.
Finds the muck, and continued participation is Foxen. For Foxen, played as a limp here against the big blind of Fedor. Chip leading with ace-5. I thought it was played as a limp. Forgive me, this million was just a click. Top pair for Fedor. And Foxen has connected as well.
King 8 qualifies. Also allows you to strengthen your check call range when you're holding 8x, 4x yourself, or king highs that you don't really want to get blasted away. Balance is important in this game.
Another 1-6-5. Into the middle here after the 8 1/4 was deployed, and Foxen finds a king on the turn to hop in front in a major way.
3.3.
So ace-4 seems unlikely. Healthy bet.
75% pot, 3.3 from Foxen.
Right now, Foxen's thinking, please, no ace, no 4.
No problem. After Fedor called and brought this pot to 11 million, value available to Foxen on a very clean-looking 6 of clubs river, I think Foxen set this one up.
All in.
Yeah.
Compass.
He's
Fedor.
very aware. Go on.
Asking for the count here, and yet again, versus Foxen, he's put to a test for his tournament life, Randy. Foxen, not the only man who's got a steely gaze on him, as you saw Fedor trying to soak up any info that he can. He flicks a chip in, and Foxen is going to flick him right out.
Have fun.
Hard to pull that one.
Meanwhile, we're not going to be able to observe what it is that's going to be fueling Vieira's behavior from this point forward, as it's mystery hand time. Blocking out his cards in the big blind. Foxen limping an 8-3 suited.
16.
Not so fast, my friend, says Joao.
So 8-3 is not a great hand, but it is suited. He's got position against the 3x. He's already put in one big blind. Deep stacks. Could see him certainly calling, which he is doing. So flop we go.
3.7 in the middle. This is A dusty one for Foxen. He finds bottom pair and backdoor diamonds.
And then it has the upper crust, you know.
Yeah.
Big aces, ace, king, ace 10 plus, ace 9 probably too. Price is good for Foxen. He's got the back doors, he's got position. Hopefully he trips up or 2 pairs in his mind and be up against a big ace. Let us play that turn card.
The peel doesn't yield any improvement on the turn for Alex.
Would say though that the straight draw stuff like 7-8, 10-8, 10-7 doesn't tend to be in Vieira's range to isolate from the big blind unless it's... No, I actually don't think it's really much in there. So 3.8 million is a huge bet.
Not a huge hand, though, is a pair of threes here.
Look at
Foxen
Yeah.
digging in with just bottom pair here. Expecting maybe that the 6x, if that was part of the dusty sort of range that may have connected with this board, would have come off the throttle on the turn. So suddenly the polarity intensifying in Foxen's mind. A king on the river now. And we're not so worried about that card, I would imagine, Randy. We don't expect a king high to have barreled the turn either.
Not too often. If it is king high, it's king x of spades. Even though king x of spades actually doesn't raise pre-flop that often unless it's like king jack, king queen. Not like the king deuce of spades, for example.
7 million.
Oh, boy.
Triple.
Barrel number 3. Boy, he looks like he's got it measured out here, Randy, and he doesn't look particularly convinced that Vieira has him. Ace-X, the sensible
he
value
calls.
range. He makes the call, and he
Wow.
catches Vieira with 10 high.
Oh my god. He just called 7 million chips with bottom pair, triple barrel.
All in the big, having posted 600 as an ante. Foxen has woken up with ace-king of hearts. Queen 3 is going to have to get lucky. Jack 6-5, and luck eludes. Is there a hurdle? No, there isn't.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, well played, man.
Foxen immediately going over to shake Joao's hand, acknowledging the heart of the lion. Vieira got after it, gave it all he had, but ran in to the decor.
Hey, stop missing hands.
For Vieira, he adds 2.59. Foxen admonishing Kristen for being here. Front and center, says stop missing hands. She's like, hell no.
Look at that. At the top, $3.85 million. WSOP bracelet, Triton main event. Foxen has won 2 titles.